Hey there, Chelsea here, MonarchAlley. I am a vintage lover, thrifter, and part-time reseller, and today I have my weekend what sold video for you where I'm going to go over what sold for me this weekend. I sell items on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace, and Mercari and eBay were especially hopping. The first item to sell was from the $50 thrift challenge that sadly has ended, so this $30 sale is not going to count toward trying to win that challenge. Congrats to the 5 resellers who won that challenge by making the most profits. It's pretty cool, and I have a playlist in my playlist folder where you can watch everyone's hauls and their what sold as well. But anyway, what sold for me was this Dior, it's actually a Christian Dior green robe, and it sold for $30 on eBay. I think what really hurt me in this challenge was I just priced it kind of high because there were some higher comps, but ultimately, like most things, were selling around $30 or $40. So I think to make it sell faster, I should have priced it a little more affordably. I think I priced it originally around $65. So anyway, I had dropped the price a couple times, got an offer. What's kind of nice about this is that the shipping was surprisingly affordable for this. It was $10 for this basically 3-pound package that's going to be going out. And that really surprised me. So I actually charged the buyer $15 in shipping before I had calculated the shipping. And so really the extra, $2 or $3 there is going to go into my profits as well. So I'm just going to say that I made the full 30 on this. Next, I have this Harley Davidson shirt. It's a men's large, and I got this from my dad. I think he just never wore it, and so he handed it off to me, and I have one more still available in my shop as well, so if you're looking for a large Harley Davidson shirt, check it out. But yeah, this is like a Florida, souvenir type shirt. It sold for $17.50 on eBay. The buyer did pay for shipping on this item as well. My next item, I'll have to put a picture of on the screen here because this item sold through global shipping on eBay, and I really wanted, it was a Christmas specific item, and I really want to make sure it'll get to Canada in time for them to use this to decorate. It's a lot of Department 56 figures and then a couple extras as well thrown in there. This actually comes from my Vintage Christmas thrift collaboration with Tanya at Volver Vintage. So definitely check out both of our videos and see what we picked up. It's exciting that I already have something that has sold from it. Oh, I guess I should tell you, you're probably seeing it on the screen, but it sold for $18, so I make $15 after that. The buyer did pay for shipping, and in fact, they had to pay a little bit extra through eBay's global shipping program. What was kind of interesting is that they did buy it outright, so that's great. And this has been like my first global shipping sale in several months, and I used to get them somewhat frequently. So I'm a little curious, has global shipping slowed down for you, or have you switched to international shipping? All right, this next item is this little plastic teddy bear, and it sold for $15 on Mercari. This actually came in like a lot of Mr. Potato Head stuff that I had gotten for my son's second birthday party. It was a Toy Story theme, so we had just a ton of Mr. Potato Head stuff that, lucky for me, I had gotten at the thrift shop. I got like a huge Tupperware full of like 3 Mr. Potato Heads and some accessories. So I decided that there were some accessories we could easily get rid of, and thanks to advice from Stephanie, definitely check out her YouTube channel, which I will put in the description below. She said that she would recommend parting out some of the Disney parks specific accessories, and this was one of them. So I forget the name of this teddy bear, but he has a special name, and he's from 2003. So this sold for $15 on Mercari, and I have sold a few of the other accessories as well. And then the remaining kind of more generic stuff, I've just decided I'm gonna keep so we can play with it. Next, I have more vintage Christmas stuff. This vintage knitted stocking sold for $15 on Mercari. Let me check that. Was that Mercari? No, it was eBay. This sold on eBay for $15 plus shipping. I had this listed on Poshmark for a couple weeks. Last week, I realized I hadn't cross-listed it using List Perfectly, so I went ahead and did that, and thank goodness I did because this sold for $15 on eBay plus shipping, and actually the other similar one that I had listed sold on, I think, Mercari for also $15, so that's really awesome. I sold both of those for $15, and I think I paid about $1 or $2 for each of them, and now I'm wondering if they ever would have sold if I hadn't cross-listed them. So I highly recommend you check out List Perfectly if you are interested in listing to multiple platforms. It really makes it a breeze, and I have a discount code in my description below. I have to say, it's a huge time saver. This next item might be kind of difficult to show you. This is a Lego minifigure. It's the Judge. This actually is also from my my $50 thrift haul challenge with Becky Park and her YouTube mentorship group. And it's kind of one of the stragglers, but I got this in a bag with like a lot of other toys, and I decided to sell off, you know, pieces of those. Anyway, this is selling to Lisa at Lisa's Finding the Redo, and I highly recommend you check out her channel. She has a lot of great information. She does hauls, she does what solds, and some other videos as well. And I'm just so grateful that I got to know her through Becky Park's YouTube mentorship group, and that she decided to shop from my haul. Sadly, this is again after the challenge has ended, so this profit doesn't go toward the challenge, but it's still really cool to be able to send this to a friend. What's also neat is that Lisa used to be a judge, so she thinks it's really relevant and kind of funny to get this minifigure. So I'm excited to send this out. I had sent out an offer on eBay, actually not even realizing that it was Lisa. So I had it listed for $5 plus, I think, $4 shipping, and I sent an offer for $4 plus $4 shipping. So yeah, my profits after this are going to be pretty minimal, but in all of that toy bag, I estimated my cost of goods for each piece was about 25 cents or so. So that's still a good flip, and it's a fun story. This is a surprising sale that happened on Poshmark, although it's not for a lot of money. I'm happy to be moving items. This is a lot of Now CDs. So my husband had bought a lot of Now CDs, like I think 40 of them, to use for DJing and for weddings and stuff. And now we decided to get rid of them, and I've been selling them really well. So I did a lot of, I think 10, a lot of 10, and then these were kind of the stragglers. At one point, someone asked me if I could break the lot of 10 into half or something. I don't know. So these sold for $7 on Poshmark, not huge, but like I said, I've already sold all the other ones. So I think in all, we made our money back of what we spent on these or more than what we bought them for on eBay. So that's kind of cool. The buyer's paying for Poshmark shipping, so that's a thing, but they paid $7 for this lot, and so our profits are $4 after fees. So friends, that's everything that sold for me this weekend. All in all, I really feel like it was a pretty good weekend. Not making a ton of money, but moving a lot of inventory. I'm still working on busting out a lot more listings because Christmas is still coming, people are still shopping, and there is one more stimulus check coming before Christmas to some individuals. I don't really know how it works, but I know that people are probably counting on that money for Christmas items, and so I want to be prepared on the 15th when that hits their accounts that I have a lot of toys and giftables listed. So I'm working on creating a lot more listings this week ahead of that, and I hope you do too. I also want to give a quick plug for my next video is going to drop this Thursday with the 5 resellers. We are going to talk about more vintage items and kind of what to look for when seeking out certain vintage items. So be sure to subscribe now so you can catch that video later this week. All right, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.